and you're out of initiative.
Okay. Well, first off, I'm gonna go cut off Matey Boy's head.
Yeah.
I would
I'm
like
just
to
gonna-
search his body for trophies.
I go.
Well,
I go tend to
waking up-
Aurora to try and get her up.
Well, I'm underneath Phallus right now, so
I was going. Excuse me, Phallus. May I
I'm gonna vomit profusely.
Can I just get in here and help?
Well, I cut Matey Boy's head off,
Oh, whoops.
Oh, yeah,
and
you
I'm
take his
holding
head.
him by the tuft of hair, the spring onion on his head.
Oh, God. That's only the model, but yeah, it's fine. You take that.
I've got a
Yeah,
hole.
I'd like to check his body for any decent armor or weapons.
It's fine, yeah. What does he have in here? You don't see anything on him, on his person. However, if you look around the room, there are a number of crates, chests, and you know, other items around the room if you loot. But he hasn't got anything on him per se.
Oh, how's our dog doing, by the way?
Hmm? Got no axe.
We'll go
He,
back.
he does have the axe, yeah. If you want to take his, what does he have?
What is his axe?
I don't think it's going to be as good as what you've got, Loki.
Yeah, it would be as good as what you've got, I'd say. You can still pick it up and try and sell it if you wanted to.
Is our wolf doing all right?
So it would have been 4 hours.
It's reverted
4
back and.
hours.
So I mean, so 4 hours rest when I first cast the spell.
Oh,
I'd
right.
say you've been here, say, for what, half an hour, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
So you're still under my control.
We had 24 hours, didn't we?
Yeah, 24 hours of him being under my control. If he wouldn't attack the goblin anyway.
Yeah.
What does he have? He has a Morning Star. That's his weapon, Loki. If you wanted to take it,
Yeah, I'll take that now. I can always sell it.
I was
can
gonna
you take
say,
his Morning Star?
Can I search some?
you're not
loots?
about money, are you? Or are you about money? Or is it just the trophy side?
Would that be any better than the mace that thing's got? You've got, Simon, or anything like that?
I can't. Well, I could take
gonna
it, but
say-
I'm not proficient in it.
I
So
was gonna say it's massive as well, so
Yeah,
it's gonna,
yeah,
It's
he's
a
gonna
big
pick it up
Morning
and
Star.
just kind of
this is.
fall over.
yeah, it wouldn't. It's no good for me.
It's cool. Yep. What do you guys? Do you want to look around the room at all?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, we'll have a search through the crates and stuff.
Yep.
I'm gonna
did
chop
you
off the
do?
dog's head as well.
I think you're a completely different character than I thought you were.
I'm
You're just
chopping
cutting
off
off
the dog's
everything's head.
I'm chopping the
Okay,
dog's
but-
head off and taking that with me as well.
Fine, yeah. You take the other dog's head as well. What have we got here around the room as well? Sorry, I'm just trying to find where I've got it now. Yeah, so some of the crates have a logo on them as well. This is the Lion Shield Coaster. There's some between the provisions. There is a treasure chest that contains 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 potions of healing,
I'm
and
taking those.
a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. Roughly, you would reckon about 40 gold pieces. The frog, it's quite a small piece, so you probably could fit that inside your pocket.
I'm gonna bout for the 2 bottles of healing. I'm gonna grab those.
Was there 2 or was there 5?
2.
Two.
Yep.
I'll take the little jade froggy.
You're taking the jade frog? Okay.
Yeah, jade frog. All right.
What else is there? So you've got Jade Frog, Copper Coal.
600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces.
Okay. Well, I'm not massively interested in the money. I'm just here for the battle.
That's
So
fine.
if you guys want to split that or we split it equally, it's up to you.
Yeah,
I'll
let's just
split the money,
split the
I
money
guess.
between us. I suppose, yeah.
Can I split the money, like more in my favour, and take Phallus's cut as well?
The thing is, we know you're a
Well,
thief.
you can make a sleight
So
of
it's
hand.
gonna have to be a really good deception roll.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can do sleight of hand, and everyone else can do a
Perception.
Just,
Oh, good. So that's
Uh,
me.
Right,
yep.
okay. So. I got, what's that? I got an. I only equaled it. I got an 8.
Right. Okay.
It's a D20, yeah.
yeah, 20.
And what am I adding to it?
Perception.
Oh man. Yeah.
Perception.
Perception, I'd
Let
say,
me
yeah.
check what my perception.
Well, that's -1, so it's just 1.
Just one, okay. Seems like she's getting away with it so far.
I
I'm
got
getting away with it.
With that roll.
I'm too
let me
busy
check
just
my
chopping.
perception. Perception. No, yeah, I only got 8.
Okay.
Are you rolling, Josh?
I will roll. In fact, I will.
Oh, brilliant.
So I
Have
need
you
to
rolled,
work out
Loki?
Oh,
8.
14 plus what's my perception? +1. That's 15. I've noticed that Aurora
Are
is started
you gonna
pinching
say
things.
anything?
I am, yeah, because I don't say anything out loud, but I kind of I approach Aurora and say, I've just seen you pick it up. How about putting me some of the cut as well, and I won't mention anything else to the others.
Okay, so I'm gonna share my sweet profits with Josh.
Okay, fine. So whose cut is that particular?
Phallus.
Phallus's cut. Phallus, you haven't noticed, have you?
No, I've not noticed her
You've
taking
not-
the cut of this silver and copper.
Fine. Okay. So we'll work this. We'll work this out later between each other.
Really?
So 600 CP, and then 110.
so what's the conversion? We need to work out the conversion rate, don't we? Because we don't have any.
I will work
CP.
that out later. There is somewhere.
I think it's
written in the book.
100 of each is.
Okay.
Oh, is it? We'll have to look into that as well. Yeah, there's little boxes inside here as well, labeled with lion shields.
So that's
Is
that our truck, or is that another group?
No, you left your wagon outside by the ambush point.
So they killed
Inside
2
out.
horses.
Did the guy we were escorting, did he have
That's what I
any
mean. Did he-
emblems? Yeah.
You
On his-
didn't. You didn't see anything with a lion shield crest on it, but you know,
Okay.
I don't think any of you are from Fandolin, so you wouldn't recognise the brand. No,
So but this is new to us, so we're not.
this is new. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen this before.
So what's in there again? Is there anything? What's the?
The
Right.
items such as like
Supplies or-
food supplies. Yeah, mainly food supplies. Some couple of ropes. What else would be? A couple of just sacks, generally things like that. Just nothing like arm or anything. Just general kind of
More stuff we
survivals.
can give to the miners that were going to take the stuff to.
Yeah, some more that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm
So
going to
I've
throw a
worked
couple of the
out-
rations at Loki because I know Loki's
yeah,
used
loot
to
some
doing
of
his
the
rations.
Yep, it's fine. You can restore yourself. So how many you used one ration, didn't you, Loki? I think so. If you want to restore yourself, how many you want to take? I'd say there's about 10
I'm
altogether.
going to take a few because I only have my cleric pack only has 2 rations, so
Yep.
I'm going to help myself to.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
little man. Don't worry.
I'll
You've
tell you
saved me
what-
enough times. I'm almost sure I can give you a few of my rations.
Fine. So
They're
there's 10
bigger
rations in the
portions
boxes
as well.
altogether. If you want
So
to
I'll
We'll
take
just
3
take
of
all
them.
of them then, yeah?
take all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Who wants to
So
carry
Yeah.
them?
Someone wants to add that to the pack. 10 rations.
we each get 150 CP, except me and Josh get 225.
25. Okay, I'll take your word for that.
And then
150. You say?
yes, and then
150.
in silver we each have. Let me work that out.
Okay.
Did we have any gold left over from the last
27.
adventure?
Yeah, that's.
Just 'cause
that
I
was-
didn't save my character sheet, I don't think, for the last adventure.
Oh, you had 5
got
gold from the
+5.
goblin.
Yeah, just about 5 gold, I'd say. Should have. Yeah, it was my mistake, but you take the
So
5.
155 plus my.
How much silver did we have, okay? Between you?
We got 41. Everyone else got 27.
I got 27. I thought you stole mine.
Oh no, yeah, you get nothing of each.
Right. Well, as who's taking the rations? Is Raph going to take the rations?
Well, I've
or-
taken
or
3
you
of
take-
them.
Well, I'll take the rest and then we can just share them out. So,
Yeah.
that's 7. I'll add 7 rations.
Yes, you're on 9 now.
Okay. Well,
Well,
I'm going to make a
12.
move with the heads. The bloody guts. of the-
Rations.
Yep, you take the head.
Yeah, because we got to head back to that bloke in that room.
Yeah. So we're going to wander over here.
Are we just
going to come up
fast
to the
tracking
corner
over?
here.
We're at initiative, aren't we? So we can just.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lob both of the heads into the room, so they roll across the room.
Okay, let me just get to the right page again.
In between the
Yeah,
dog and the goblin.
Yeah. Let me put him back up there. You have to be down here, Loki.
So the dog kind of looks at it, starts nibbling, like nibbling on the teeth of the ear of the bugbear. Right. Okay. Yeah. So Emek is overjoyed the fact that these heads have rolled in, but quite surprised that you brought the head of Ripper as well. Yes. Thank you so much. I was thank you for bringing me the heads. I will finally be king of the Goblin tribe.
Of what
Now.
tribe? There is none of that.
What? That's fine.
There's two ran away.
There's a couple running away. Yeah.
That's fine. I'll be leader. I'll head back to the Cragmore Castle, and I shall be king. I'll be king. I'll revolutionize my brothers. Now, if you want this pesky human, I demand that you give me 100 gold pieces for him.
Can we ask him where the other one is?
What other one?
The other guy.
Yeah, there's gonna be two of these guys.
Yeah, you probably could ask him that if you want to. So you're asking that.
A dwarf.
Yes, I've seen the dwarf that was with this one. My master has taken him to our hideout at the Cragmore Castle.
I thought we just cut your master's head off.
Clark, he was just a whelp. Our true master is much more powerful than him.
But you just said you're going to be the leader now.
I'll be the leader of the tribe.
I'm so confused at this
I'm
point.
terrible at the story.
just
I'm
gonna turn
terrible.
around and face the wall.
That's my fault, DM. I'm getting my stories mixed up.
So he's
Oh,
now
give me 100
demanding.
goals.
He's now demanding money, even after we brought him the head.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to pick up the head and I'm going to lob it at his feet and I'm going to threaten him that it will be him next if he's not careful.
So watch it. I'll slit this guy's neck.
This is
Can
my
I throw
intimidation.
100 gold into this corner over here?
This is my intimidation.
Oh, you're gonna intimidate him again? Okay, it's fine. Do you want to
Okay.
roll intimidation then? Once you're to D20.
Wait until he fails, Loki.
Like that.
Yeah, you fail me. Look, you're throwing 100 gold pieces up here, are you?
So can I throw 100 gold pieces behind him into this part of the cave? So
Yeah.
he has to kind of release this bug to go get it?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So how I'm gonna do this as well.
Where's the coin?
And then he
Where
does
did the coin go?
look behind him.
Got the coin.
Just behind him there, it's fine. Ba-ba-da-bum.
There we
Sorry,
go.
bear
I've,
with me just a
I've
moment.
thrown a coin there. That
Thank you.
symbolise where Loki's thrown it.
Ooh, coin. What he's gonna do is, I want you to do a. Oh, you try to distract him, aren't you?
Yeah.
I want you to do a deception.
A deception. Deception. +1. Is that to a D20, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to a D20.
13, you've got then if it's +1.
Oh no, I haven't rolled yet.
Who
Oh, I
rolled the
thought that
D-
was you.
Someone just rolled something.
That was
I
Josh.
just did.
Right,
Ah.
okay. You rolled-
So 1.
You
I
rolled
got
one.
two.
But you rolled a 1.
So yeah,
One.
that's a natural fail. So yeah, you've thrown the money up there, but you have a massive grin on your
Great.
face.
And
To
it's
the point where you're
literally
thinking,
just slapped him in the face. He's got the 100 gold.
so he's yeah, I mean he's lifting on. Do you think me a fool? He grabs Sildar in tighter and he drags him. Oh, fucking hell, he trips.
Oh.
And he picks up the piece, gets it 100 gold, and then walks back again with Sildar in tow.
I'm just gonna sigh at this point and I'm gonna fucking shoot an arrow at him.
Yeah, you want to shoot an arrow at him?
Yes.
It was holding his action still, so we'll still it counts. Right, so let's roll the initiative again, just to see who comes first.
Okay. So, 14.
11 plus my dexterity is 12.
13 I got.
5.
What was who had the highest one out of you all?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I had 13.
14.
Yeah, this
So-
one, he does go first.
Kay, then Simon, then me, then Loki. I'm not sure where you come into that. In fact, where are you? Let me bring you.
I think I will get rid of myself because I can't keep up.
That's alright.
Unfortunately, he goes first on Frank. He pushes Sildar down the cliff, and Sildar takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage. 3. He is knocked unconscious, and doing death. It's on death's door. Ubik tries to run now. He's going to try and get past you. So actually, he's got nowhere to run now. He hasn't really thought about this.
He's screwed.
He hasn't thought
We're
about
quite
this.
happy that he pushed him down the cliff to us, though. Now, thanks very much.
He doesn't know what to do. So he is going to try and he's going to actually try and shoot Loki. So Loki, I'm going to do a 15 hit you. 15?
Equal to, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's it as well. So that would be a 1d6 plus 2. So it's 4 damage to you. So in his haste of realizing, oh shit, he's got nowhere left to go, he shoots an arrow at just hits your shoulder. Okay, you go.
Okay, so I'm still gonna try and shoot an arrow at him.
Yeah.
So that's 11 plus 4, so 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Yep, that hits.
Perfect. Okay, so it is this one here.
D4, don't you?
No, D6 for bow. So that's 12 damage.
Holy shit, is it really 12 damage?
Yes, I've got proficiency in this.
Holy fuck, you just nail him in one. You pretty much clock him in the eyes, and he falls down the cliff next to Sildar.
I think I've been doing something wrong. So proficiency, I've got proficiency in the weapon I'm using.
So it's plus 2 for proficiency.
Right, so I've been missing damage. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage, but you need to hit them first, Pete.
Yeah, fuck off.
So usually it's like...
I thought proficiency was just to the hit, not to the damage. Is that not right?
I thought it was to the hit. It's like, oh, actually...
I thought proficiency was just to the hit.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, is it just the hit, is it?
Have I been doing this wrong?
Let me just have a look.
Well, no. If you're proficient on that thing,
It kind of
I
just makes
thought it
sense
was
that,
the
you know, if you're
weapon.
proficient, if you know how to use the weapon, you're more likely to know how to use it to hit something.
Right, let me look at this. There you go. I'm
yeah, it's
proficient
giving
with-
me the bonus on my damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mine's
you would do
12
all the
plus
damage, yeah, as well.
bonus proficient.
So maybe you do use it on your proficiency.
I'm not sure now.
I'll have to look into that for the next game as well. But yeah, he falls down. Oh fucking hell! Yeah, he flies off. And you're out of initiative. Sildar is looking pretty fucked up on the floor. He has a really bad concussion on the side of his head. Blood is who's bringing Ubik back?
Oh, yeah.
Bringing back as well. What do you guys want to do?
Can I just say to Loki, go get your gold?
Yeah, I picked up the gold. That was fun.
Well, I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Sildar.
Yeah,
so
it's fine.
he doesn't have to
So
take
he's-
this. So he's
That's
now
saving throws?
stabilised. So I should be able to, like, you know, bring
That's
him
fine, yeah.
around.
I'd say because you're out of initiative, he does come back probably using
Yeah.
1 HP just so he can
Yeah.
have a chat as well. Move your hand, Pete. Thank you. Oh, not him.
He's back up. Ah!
He's back up, fucking zombie. The fuck is he? There he is. There he is. He's alive now. Let me just quickly find the text I had before for him. Yeah, Sildar, thanks you so much for trying to save his life. He tried to warn you that to never trust goblins. They're pesky liars who always is trying to think of profit for themselves as well. Do you have any questions for Sildar?
I'm just gonna like smirk at this point because I'm all about me
All about you.
and profit.
I mean, you remember seeing Sildar when you met up to escort the wagon. He was with you. So he questions, have you seen Gundren? I haven't seen him since they took him away. Was he somewhere else in the cave?
No, we haven't found him. We thought we'd come across him when we followed your tracks here.
Oh,
No sign of him.
pesky goblins came out of nowhere. We were just traveling along the side, and then arrows came out of nowhere. We were struck down, and they dragged us here. Gundren was with us for a moment, but then they took him somewhere else. It said something about some castle somewhere. I think they said.
Yeah, there's Gundrick the troll.
Gundren was the dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah, the last goblin spoke something about taking it to the goblin castle.
Do you have any idea where this might be?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm fairly new to this area. I've come down from Neverwinter, and I've never heard of this Cragmore Castle. We were on our way to Phandalin. I'm looking for my my colleague, Iano Albrecht. He's gone missing as well. But we were escorting all the wagon and all the other supplies to a shop in town. I can't remember the name of the shop. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a bit dazed from the attack.
I pat him on the shoulder at great difficulty, as he's quite.
I was going to say you probably more pat him on the hip more than pat him on the back of the head.
Yeah. Say, do you think you'll be alright getting back to town by yourself, or do you need?
I think there's still creatures out there as well. If it's alright, would you mind escorting me to Phandalin? What did you do with the supplies? You guys had the wagon. What did you do with them?
We need to go back to the supplies.
They're still there. Yeah, we left them.
I mean, Gundren had they wanted a map of his to take him to some cave. I think it was Waybecker Cave, that him and his brothers had found an entrance to that apparently could have led to the mine that they were interested in. But I don't know where this map is or where this mine is at all. Only Gundren trusted the information. There was a bugbear in here as well. I think some of the goblins said Clark. Who was his name?
I'm just going to kick his head.
Oh yes.
It gets stuck on my big toe. Start to use it as a puppet.
Sildar vomits quite proficiently, quite aggressively. That's disgusting. But I'm glad to see that horrible monster was dead. He was he tortured me for many hours. But thank you anyway for killing him. Yes, he was the leader of this goblin band, and he asked for Gundren to be taken away to someone called the Black Spider, who I've never heard of. But I think they said they might be at Cragmore Castle. We must go after them.
Well, let's get you back to town first. You're not in any state to be going on any quests just right now.
Let's get you and the supplies to town.
Of course, that's right. Yes, of course.
And then
I've got some contacts in Phandalin who might know the whereabouts of this castle, who could give us a hand as well. Please lead the way.
I pat him on the shoulder again and sort of take him by the arm and sort of start to lead him out the cave, and I say, this is a great opportunity for me to have a word with you about our Lord and Saviour Lathander, and I'll just start to go into a spiel about my
you're not actually patting him on the shoulder. You're actually sticking leaflets to his back.
So thank you. Yes, I still owe you the money for escorting the wagon. I'll give you some money when we reach Phandalin. I know a contact who would be able to pay you as well for your troubles.
Oh, donations are much appreciated.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Right. So
after you. It's no bad of here.
Square one, is it?
Yeah, we'll see back. But probably what would be happening now is move on to the next area. I assume you're following. You're taking Sildar to Phandalin.
Oh, what are we doing with our wolf? Because it's not going to last.
I think we probably should let the wolf run free. Otherwise, it's going to suddenly attack us.
Yeah, the wolf runs pretty much free now. I'd say he's gone. He didn't put much help to you guys anyway. And I'll quickly just load up the next.
Oh, but before we do go,
let's go say.
Before everyone's left the cave, I quickly check the Yemik, the goblin leader, in case he's got any details of where the castle may be.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if I can find something for you. So you're just checking his body for anything?
Yeah, just checking his body for intel and what he's got.
If you want to do... Actually, no, you don't have to do any check, I would say, because he is dead. He's not resisting or anything. Let me just quickly find...
Stop resisting!
as I'm assisting. What do they know? You see in Clark's bags, you see like a scrunched up, like kind of obviously scrubbling letter. Can any of you read Goblin?
Let me just have a look.
No.
God damn it! I think I was gonna take Goblin because I know quite a few languages as a cleric, but I don't think. Oh, god damn it! I should have taken.
I think any of you know Goblin.
I don't know Goblin.
None of you know Goblin.
Class
No.
I skipped.
That's it. So yeah, you do see quite a scratchings of note, like what would be a note. However, it just seemed like absolute gibberish to you, and you probably don't even think it's probably actually anything important. I mean, you can take it with you if you'd like, or you can.
You definitely take it, man. We might be able to get someone to translate it in town.
They're in town. Right then. Sit
Yeah,
down.
okay.
Just put Goblin note in your
Scribblings.
equipment.
You can just write Goblin note, and I'll make a note of that as well. So that you've taken this as well. Okay, so yeah, you head on back to Fandolin.
Okay, well I'm going to call it there for a few minutes. I would say we have a break, yeah?
Yeah,
Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds
Getting
good.
late
Break?
anyway.
I'd say I'd probably call it because I need to do some research on what happens next.
Okay,
good,
we'll
also.
call it there.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
guys.
that's cool. Happy with that.
I'm
No worries.
surprisingly not died yet. Oh, what's going on here?
Hello.
Oh, God,
Ah.
we're suddenly gone somewhere else.
Ah,
Welcome to Fandolin.
Oh, look at this town.
cool. So this is what I'm going to expect.
This is what you'll be exploring next.
So it's a town. This
Cool.
looks like a village. It's all white for me.
Town, village. This will be Fandolin. And I will need to make a few extra maps as well for this as well.
Okay, no
Cool.
worries.
Yeah, that's good fun, guys.
That was.
I do need to do a bit more research on how to play this damn game.
Okay, so just FYI, I did a little check, and yeah, it's just +2 proficiency in attack rolls.
So we are doing right, it's fine.
Onto hits or.
Just to the
Damage.
just to the
Not to
hit
hit.
rolls.
Yeah,
Just to the hit-
just
yeah,
hits,
just to the
not
hit.
damage.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
just the hits. Okay, so we're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Awesome. Right, I'm going to end it there.
Cool.
That was fun.
That was
Fun
good.
apart from my fucking awful dice rolls.
As usual.
You came together at the end of it, you know.
Yeah, it's because I started actually rolling them rather than hitting the R button on it.
Yeah, but you know, we've that. Sometimes the battle rolls are just as good for the comic relief. Like you couldn't have written, you know, the Dragonborn strides to attack, and slips on the,
The
rug, and
Dragonborn
knocks
officer of the
about.
Venom Guard army can't hit anything.
Clumsy Dragon Ball.
I would say you guys were actually very lucky that you went up that route when you were going upside the water. That you went up that cliff. If you had walked along the path underneath the bridge, one of the goblins would have released the water in the dams, and you'd have to do a saving throw. That if you failed, you would have been prone and knocked right all the way at the beginning again.
Oh shit.
Oh, lovely.
I thought, I mean, Kay almost triggered it, but Loki killed the Simon killed the
Splash,
goblin
splash, splash.
just before he would have noticed her.
Right then. Ta-da! All done. Thank you for that. Bye.
Bah.
Ah.
Bye.